Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Let's start today's lecture of Pakistan studies. The topic we are going to discuss is question number 6. Explain the genesis and development of Kashmir problem. As you know students very well about the Kashmir issue, that we have a disputed territory of land of Kashmir area, and India occupied that, and we will discuss in this question that how did this issue started and what is happening over there. And the genesis mean the origin, the beginning of anything, means we will discuss about the beginning of this Kashmir issue and the development in this issue. Genesis and development of Kashmir issue. Let's start with its introduction. Kashmir problem has been contentious issue between Pakistan and India. Pakistan appeared in 1947 and there was about 80% Muslims in Kashmir. It was a princely state, as you know we have already discussed, and Kashmir wanted to include with Pakistan, but at that time the Dogra Raja Hari Singh was against the Pakistan and the Muslim. So he joined this area or integrated Kashmir with the India cunningly, and Indian forces entered Kashmir at that time. He provided different opportunities to India to take control in the Kashmir. The Kashmiri people started for jihad and got 1/3 area of the valley freed from the Indian forces. Means at that time Kashmiri people also retaliated and they were against the Indian occupation in the Kashmir. Next is the Kashmir issue in Security Council. Now we will see that how this issue was taken to the United Nations Security Council. When the Indian forces failed to take back the areas occupied by Kashmir freedom fighter, as we have discussed earlier, that Kashmiri people started jihad and freedom fighters started to retaliate or taken steps against the Indian forces in the Kashmir. India took this issue into the Security Council and adopted this stand that Kashmir had already been integrated with India. Means they said that Kashmir is the part of the India. So it further blamed that Pakistan had attacked Kashmir, which meant Pakistan had attacked India. Means they said at that time that Kashmir is the Indian territory, and they started to say that Pakistan have attacked the India or attacked on us. Pakistan challenged this Kashmir issue in the Security Council and appraised the Security Council about the actual position, that what is the actual scenario. It stressed that the Hindu Raja did not have the right to decide the future of Kashmir. Rather, Kashmiri should have this right. Means Hindu Raja at that time will not decide the future of Kashmir, but Kashmiri people will decide their future. The Security Council directed for the ceasefire in Kashmir through a resolution. The ceasefire came into effect on 1st January 1949. Means at that time a ceasefire was conducted in the between the Pakistan and India in Kashmir. Decision on Kashmir future. The Security Council accepted Pakistan's standpoint at that time and decided that Kashmir's future would be according to the will of the people who were living in the Kashmir. The a referendum would be carried out and under the supervision of United Nations. Means United Nations will have a conduct the referendum and will know about the choice of Kashmiri people if they want to join Pakistan or they want to join India. This resolution of Security Council was accepted by both Pakistan and India. The war ended over there. For stopping the violations of ceasefire, United Nations appointed its representatives to monitor the ceasefire line. Means at that time United Nations took step on this level too. India's delaying tactics. Now we will see what India did about this. When these initial problems were settled, it was expected that the United Nations would make arrangements for the plebiscite under its supervision in Kashmir. The United Nations made some effort too for this settlement, but India was not sincere from its beginning. It created different stoppages, hindrances for the free plebiscite in Kashmir. India expected that Kashmiri people would surely vote in the favor of Pakistan. So they started to take different delaying tactics and deployed a large number of forces there. While declaring Kashmir as an integral part of India, it flatly refused to have plebiscite. The Kashmir issue is still unresolved, means always India is trying to delay the tactics because they very well know that Kashmiri people wanted to join the Pakistan. So we have completed this topic, the Kashmir problem. What we have learned about this is, first we have discussed its introduction, that how this problem was started between the Pakistan and India and what is going on. Then the Kashmir issue was taken to the Security Council, and India took this matter to there, and Pakistan also gave its stance. Then the decision of Kashmir futures, at that time United Nations made ceasefire between both the countries and started to have different efforts to solve this problem, and they wanted to conduct some referendum in the Kashmir. And always India started to delaying delaying tactics, delaying this matter, because they already know that Kashmir will join the Pakistan, so they don't want it, and wanted at that time, and the Kashmir issue is still unresolved in this matter. Okay, the next topic we are going to start today is the question number 7, that is narrate the Pakistan's role in the Organization of Islamic Conference. Means we are going to discuss the OIC. We will see that the OIC countries and how Pakistan behaves or have the different relations or policies towards them. Pakistan's role with OIC countries means we will discuss the role of Pakistan with Organization of Islamic Conference. Pakistan always willing for the unity of Islamic world, and it has played an important role for the creation of harmony between and the cooperation between the Islamic countries. It has supported the movement started for the cause of Muslims and has openly favored its stands to the United Nations. The tragedy of Aqsa Mosque fire in 1969 gathered all the Muslim countries of the world in the city of Rabat of Morocco. Pakistan suggested for the formation of a permanent organization to be named as the Islamic Conference, which was supported by all the Muslim countries, and Organization of Islamic Conference was established. Means this is how the establishment of OIC started at that time. It had its head office in Jeddah, that is Saudi Arabia. Pakistan played an important role in drafting its manifesto and the Organization of Islamic Conference. Pakistan's relations with Islamic countries we are going to discuss in this topic. First, we will discuss the Pak and Saudi Arabia relationships. Means what are the relationship Pakistan and Saudi is having, and the different agreements and the policies we will analyze in this topic. First, we will discuss its introduction. As you know, both are the Muslim countries. The mutual relations between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia are based on the solid basis of brotherhood, because of the holy places of the Muslims are situated in Saudi Arabia, where thousands of the Muslims visit to perform Hajj and Umrah. The foreign policy of both the countries emphasize about the unity of the Muslim world. Both the birth of Pakistan, before the Pakistan, Saudi Arabia supported Pakistan movement and recognized it immediately after its independence. Technical cooperation. Pakistan extended technical cooperation to Saudi Arabia and provided valuable services for its defense and modernization of its army as well. Shah Faisal constructed Faisal Mosque and International Islamic University in the Islamabad with huge money. Means both countries have mutual terms or cooperation in technical as well. Support in Indo-Pak wars. As you know, Pakistan and India had different wars in 1965 and 71, and Saudi Arabia supported Pakistan in 1965 and 71 financially and supported its stand also. Support on Afghanistan and Kashmir issue. Saudi Arabia stood with Pakistan on the Kashmir issue. Shah Faisal cooperated fully with Pakistan for holding of Islamic Conference in 1974. Saudi Arabia also supported Pakistan's stand on Afghanistan issue as well. Middle East crisis. Pakistan not only supported Saudi Arabia's stand but also helped in 1991 in the Middle East crisis as well. For the protection of the holy places in the Saudi Arabia, a group or a regiment from the Pakistan army was sent for the security and the safety of the holy places in the Saudi Arabia. Pakistan-Saudi Economic Commission. Pakistan-Saudi Economic Commission was set up in 1998 in Riyadh. which is the capital city of the Saudi Arabia as well, which executed work in 155 fields in the Pakistan and provided financial aid for their completion. Saudi Arabia is very close to Pakistan nowadays, and their friendship is deepening day by day as well, and having different projects and different agreements as well. Okay, students, we have completed this topic as well, Pak-Saudi relations. Now let's have a short review or the revise of this question. First, we have discussed is introduction, then the different technical cooperation between the both of the countries. They also supported Pakistan in Indo-Pak war as well. They also supported Pakistan on the issue of Kashmir and the Afghanistan problem. Then, in middle crisis issue arose, and Pakistan supported Saudi Arabia its standpoint. And Pakistan-Saudi Economic Commission was also developed and have different projects and different in the fields of Pakistan in the different fields for the Pakistan, and Saudi Arabia is having a good relationships with Pakistan and a very normalized relations with Pakistan. The second topic we are going to discuss is Pakistan and Turkey. Both are the Muslim countries and the members of OIC. Introduction. Turkey had recognized Pakistan immediately after its independence or birth and extended complete support to it on to its stand on Kashmir issue as well. Now, support in Indo-Pak war. Turkey supplied different arms and ammunitions at that time in 1965 Indo-Pak war to the Pakistan. When Turkish president visited Pakistan in 1966, Pakistan thanked him for helping in the wars as well. Economic Cooperation Organization ECO. ECO we have already discussed what is ECO. Pakistan and Turkey organized Regional Cooperation for Development RCD in July 1964 with mutual understanding. This organization was reactivated in 1985 and now it is called the ECO or Economic Cooperation Organization with its 10 members. Financial cooperation. Financial cooperation is going on between the Pakistan and Turkey as well. The construction companies of both the countries have been start different joint programs for the development in the countries. The military relations are strong now. The leaders are exchanging their visits very oftenly in the Pakistan and Turkey. Dialogue Ministerial Commission. Due to the dialogues Ministerial Commission of Pakistan and Turkey, many agreements were signed in 2002 in Islamabad. Earthquake 2005, as you know, it was the biggest earthquake in the history of the Pakistan and it damaged a lot many places in the Pakistan. So in the earthquake of 2005, which affected the large area of Pakistan and Azad Kashmir, Turkey aided Pakistan open-heartedly at that time too. Cooperation in different sectors. In 2013, Turkey cooperated to inaugurate Lahore Metro bus service in Lahore. Also in 2013, the Prime Minister of Pakistan visited Turkey and both countries stressed to further in bilateral relations. Bilateral relations means the mutual relations. In the present time, both countries are cooperating in different sectors including agriculture, transport, automobiles, communication and construction. Okay, we have completed this as well, and let's have a short review of this topic too, Pakistan and Turkey. First, we have discussed introduction that how Turkey recognized the Kashmir at that Pakistan at that time and also supported in Kashmir issue. They supported in Indo-Pak war. Then Economic Cooperation Organization was built with the help of the Turkey as well, and then financial cooperation to the Pakistan has given by the Turkey and it's still going on. The different dialogues between the Pakistan and Turkey had many agreements signed in 2002 in Islamabad. Then they supported in Pakistan in earthquake and gave different aid to the Pakistan and the Azad Kashmir area. Then they cooperated in different fields and different sectors, in the metro bus service as well and different projects as well. They are included agriculture, transport, automobiles, communication and construction. Now Pakistan's relations with Egypt, Malaysia and UAE. Pakistan also has developed friendly good relations with Egypt, Libya, Malaysia and UAE. Thousands of Pakistanis are working in these countries as well. They are provided huge support for the economy of the Pakistan. Relation with Egypt. Pakistan has extremely good relations with its brotherly Islamic country Egypt. Pakistan, urging Egypt-Israel war in 1973, extended its full support at diplomatic level too. Pakistan also played an important role for making Egypt the member of OIC, or Organization of Islamic Countries. The relation with Libya. Pakistan has deep and friendly relations with Libya. It had played an important role in Libyan defense. Libya and also supported in Libya independence. Libya not only extended diplomatic support to Pakistan in Indo-Pak war in 1971 but provided military and financial aid to the Pakistan also. Relation with Malaysia. Pakistan has also good relations with Islamic country Malaysia. Malaysia holds a very special position in the Muslim world economy as well as in the field of trade. Cooperation in going on between both the countries in the field of science, technology, and other fields as well. Relation with UAE, or United Arab Emirates. United Arab Emirates has also provided financial aid to Pakistan, and if every field and many projects have been completed due to its help. Indonesia, Jordan, Iraq, Sudan, and all other Islamic countries are our brothers and friends, and we have very good foreign policy with these countries as well. Let's have a short review that we have learned. Third topic is relations with Egypt, relations with Libya, relation with Malaysia, relation with UAE, and I will discuss this or summarize this, that we have a very good friendly relations with these countries. They also supported Pakistan in different fields, different wars as well, and Pakistan also supported in those countries in the difficult wars, in difficult times as well. Okay, students, we have completed over today's topic, that is question number 6 and question number 7. You have to learn, this is your diary, that you have to learn question number 6 and question number 7 by heart.